Oh, hey guys. Fortnite Live. Yes, Ford. Ford is here. By popular demand and popular request. I would love some tea. We got 3 people coming in. Hello, David Messer. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Tea's good, but I'd like some coffee. Okay, so I had a request to go live. I just want to let you guys know that this time, literally, we're going to be doing maybe a 15-minute live. So somebody please keep me track. I can't speak tonight. Someone help me keep track. Hello, Cordillerian Eris. We're going to be doing 10 minutes, so I've got one person who is... Yes, you requested me to go live. Yeah, I'm having problems. Allergy season's killing me. It's always killing me. My voice goes low, my voice gets really high, and then it just flops. And some days I can't even speak. So that's... I did say sure, didn't I? But that's why I'm going live for 10 minutes. It's nice to see you guys here. Did anybody... Oh, I forgot to do a video. I said I would be doing a video today, and I forgot. Well, don't worry, I will definitely have a video up by the morning. Yep, you got me. David got me. So, I did have an idea for a video today. I had got home and found something in the mail, but I don't want to do a live stream on it because this is going to be a... it's basically a catalog video, and it goes over all the products that come from different companies. Tool companies, and I've been waiting. You guys always wonder why it's taking Ford tool reviews so long to get tools and to do other stuff. It's because of what's going to be in the next video. It's because of that. It's because my mail service sucks, and talk to your supporter, it's fine. It's not necessarily a supporter. What it is I feel bad that your hand hurts. That really does suck. Hopefully you didn't do what I did a few days ago and hit it with a hammer, because that hurt like crap. So, I don't want to get too much into it because I have a video I'm making. Hey Kelly, moderator Kelly. I know, YouTube's doing so much garbage tonight, it's just, You guys have a lot... You guys are right about Ford having a lot of restraint, saying certain words, because I have to. I don't want my channel taken down. Hello, thinking of others. So I did have... And that's what I was going to tell... Donnie was having trouble, Kelly was having trouble, The Bad Company Gaming, hello. No, I didn't. You are blessed. Well, that's good that you didn't do that. I was working on something and I smashed my hand with a hammer. Oh no. My phone froze up after hitting stream and I wasn't getting anything anywhere. I think what's going on is that we're having a problem in certain areas of the US right now. Companies are starting to cut power or something somewhere, I don't know. It could be networking, since Verizon and all these companies go off of the internet. It could be that. So I finally got... He's laughing so hard. I don't blame you. A cool hello. Yes, everybody welcome Kelly, Gamer, Thinking of Others. Hey, Kentucky. Where you been? Where have you been? You've been gone. Ay, 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 ay. So I have a special video that's going to be uploaded later tonight. You guys are welcome to watch it. I have not made it yet because, like Kelly had said, YouTube's acting crazy. And 9 people, 2 likes. What's going on? I'm just kidding. What the? I don't really know how to do that. They tend to do that, Kentucky. They do. Hopefully not, because that can be a lot of money. So I did have a video today. Oh yeah, 10-minute live stream. So the reason I'm doing a shorter live stream tonight is because I do have a video that's going to be uploaded tomorrow morning. It's going to be kind of long, so I'm just warning everybody. This video it's on a 92 Chevy. Oh my gosh. Yup. And that's where, yeah. I'm not going to say I'm a Ford or Chevy guy or Dodge or Honda or whatever, but if it's Chevy, the alternators on those are a pain to get. We may go a little longer, David, than 10 minutes. I don't know. I won't be going an hour. I know that much. All depends on what, I don't want to go another hour, so. But I do have, and it's also because I have another video coming up that is actually going to be regular format. The big company gaming is just leaving work. It's on top, so I'm good. Yeah, that always does help when it's on top. You can just grab a spanner wrench or a regular ratchet and remove it. But here's what I was going to say. This other video that I'm doing, there's Donnie. Donnie, are you in a better place where your Wi-Fi or your data is not acting crazy? Or your phone is not acting crazy? It was going crazy during Haley's stream. I just want to make sure. I prefer the jaws of life. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Kentucky. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. You hurt yourself bad and you're trying to get up with your back and your arms? What in the world did you do to yourself? Well, that's a bargain. Usually they run about 100 to 150. So, I do have another video coming up tonight. It's going to be the Harbor Freight finally sent me a coupon catalog. Thank goodness. I'm sitting here, everyone's wondering, Ford, when are you going to do another tool video? Whenever Harbor Freight gets its junk together and I can get the catalog. That's what bothers me about Harbor Freight. Harbor Freight bugs the crap out of me because he can't send the stupid catalog. This is over. Guys, this Harbor Freight coupon catalog, if you guys are wondering why Ford gets so inept about this, and I get so mad, is because there is probably $30,000 worth of savings in this coupon booklet. Maybe more. Maybe $100,000 of coupons in this pamphlet. And the doofuses won't send them out. It's bugging the crap out of me. They did it for Easter, and that was 2 weeks ago. They sent me this thing today. They were. But it bugged the crap out of me because I'm sitting here waiting for the... Yeah, I remember. Of course, what I was doing was probably way, way worse. I'm not saying that it was. I'm just saying it probably was. Going back to the Harbor Freight thing. I'm over 10 minutes, I know. It won't be too much longer. I do have to make the video, but I'm not in a hurry about this because, you know. But it bugs the crap out of me because Harbor Freight will not... They have an app. Not everybody wants to use the stupid app. Some of us like to cut coupons still. Or we're what are known as granny coupon cutters. Some of us still like to hand the piece of paper because smartphones have a bad tendency, as good as they are, to not work, and apps tend to fail. And if you can't get an app to work, then you have to go find the manager, and it's just stupid. So I'm waiting for these guys to send me this coupon booklet. They send it to me after Easter, and this is what bugs me. The number one thing that absolutely bugs the crap out of me is the Easter coupons. Oh my gosh. The Easter coupons that were in this catalog are expired the day I got them. So guess what happens? No 25% off coupon for me to spend on a tool. No 20% off coupon, the second one. I'm about ready to call Harbor Freight and say, why did you guys send me this? Because that's not something I want to see the days after Easter. Hey, James. Okay, guys, since James is here, I've got to fill him into what I'm talking about. So if you're wondering, Mr. Ford, my Ford, hopefully I don't get copyright for that, because my Ford is actually a program. I know. I forgot, James. I forgot. I'm going to get you to be a mod. I promise. You're going to be a mod. I was busy today. I didn't have time. No, you're good. I will get you to be a mod. Definitely. I've got 2 people right now that I'm definitely making moderators. You're one of them. So, well, I said 15 minutes, or I said 10 minutes, but it's not going to be that much. I said I said 10 to 30. Oh, or thinking of others. Oh, they're gonna move to China eventually. All their stuff is outsourced from China, so they're gonna expand. They're not necessarily going to move, but don't count them out. I know I said big money. I looked at the profile picture and it looked like Big Money's profile picture. So they send me this coupon in the mail, and I'm about to have a fit because I can't use these stupid coupons. They sent me $30, not 30, 35% off technically, that now I cannot use. I often ask myself that question. And now he goes on to talk about... You guys can talk about WWE in here if you want to. I don't care. No problem, James. I'm so glad that I could help. You keep on with that paper, man. But, going back to the tools. My first thought when I saw this coupon is, I'm calling Harbor Freight. I am going to call these people and I'm going to chew them out because I know, Donnie, I know you were having internet problems, so I know you're here. You were having problems earlier at Haley Streams, so I understand. And it's driving me crazy. I understand. Technology or some other stuff, it's always a pain. So am I now happy that I didn't go to the Easter sale this weekend? Why? Well, because I'm dumb. They threw around a fruit table. Oh my gosh. Dude, I'm gonna go, and you know what's really stupid is that they're not gonna honor these coupons. I guess I can try, but I shouldn't have to. You know, this is bothering me. The only thing that makes this better is that I have a 20% off. And email Taiwan. Oh, that's going to take way too long. I think Harbor Freight, they should have a North American HQ. Sorry, guys. I had some food on my lip. What are you thinking of a Rhonda gonna break Stefani's arm out of her socket? You're so right. This is really, really dumb that they did this Easter sale. And I called it a couple weeks ago. These doofuses at Harbor Freight decided, hey, I've got a really stupid idea. And I don't usually do this. But this was genuinely the worst thing I've ever heard from Harbor Freight. Bar none. Let's have an Easter sale, and let's have it on the day of Easter. Why? Who is going to go to Harbor Freight Tools on Easter? You might as well have had it Saturday and Friday. So, I have no tool to review this week, thanks to Harbor Freight. They had their 25% off coupon for Easter Sunday. I can't use it. I'm infuriated to the point of throwing something through a wall. They don't give these out very much. Well, my mailman is an idiot. I'm sorry, my mailman's an idiot. So I now have 25% off that I can't use, 20% off that I can use, and another 20% off that I can use. But that still doesn't take away the fact that I don't have a 25% off coupon. I'm so sick and tired of Harbor Freight and their coupons and their limitations. What also makes me mad is this. I can't buy a Chicago... I can't even buy the cheapest welder from Harbor Freight with the coupon. Why? Hey, that's actually not a bad idea, but they'd catch me. Exactly. This is getting ridiculous. Harbor Freight loves us to use the coupons. I look on the tracking, it says I got there 4 days ago, but it's still not here. The mail service is starting to suck now, which is why people are changing to apps, and they're buying stuff on Amazon. This goes back to the video I made last night. Who in the world is going to want this if you can't use it? Well, just use it off the app. I don't want to use it off the app. I don't like using my phone to scan things because I don't know what people... LV! You caught me in the middle of a raging rant. Dude, these guys sent me this today. These coupons here, they're no good. They're not good anymore. They were only good. Hey, Haley. These coupons right here, these Easter coupons, are no longer valid. I got this today in the mail. I am so tired of getting these 3 days late. This was supposed to come on Friday last week. I can't ban Harbor Freight. I'm a tool channel. But look, this was supposed to come on Friday last week. And I get it in the mail today. Yes, LV, unfortunately you did miss the stream. The heck am I gonna do with tool reviews in this channel if these people can't stay on point? I literally almost just squished my neck. I was pressing my face so hard. Because I'm so mad. No wonder people... This is why people are going to the app. The app. I'm so tired of Harbor Freight doing this. This is not the first... I'm not lighting a fire right now. And I can still use some of the coupons on here, so I'm not going to rip it. Alrighty then. I don't know why everyone's getting kicked off of live streams tonight. What is going on, YouTube? Well, that's you. I've still got some coupons in here that are good. But... Oh, you mean take these out and burn them? I probably should. I have half a mind to take this entire catalog to Harbor Freight and say, look, the Easter weekend coupon was bogus. Man, I would walk in there and demand to speak to the manager like one of them, like one of those angry housewives on the TV show. I don't understand Harbor Freight. We pay these guys. Kurt just got roasted. We pay these guys, their store, to buy their products. All we ask in return at Ford Store Reviews is for coupons to buy more stuff. And these guys can't even do that correctly. I have no idea. It's the best I could come up with. That's not completely disgusting. Clean. I have to do clean, so... I swear, I cannot understand these people. Well, that's kind of weird because ours gets more profit than Home Depot and Lowe's. And they're really close. One's on one side, one's on the other side, and Harbor Freight is smack in the middle. But it's a couple blocks away. It's like the stores are... Right. But guys, Harbor Freight, what are you guys doing? You can't send somebody the coupons the day after the sale. This is annoying as crap. This is the only time I've gotten upset because this is the only time I've dealt with ridiculous coupons. That would explain some things. They're located in California, but It's freaking crazy. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these guys. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking the same thing too. I'm kind of wondering the very same thing. Not that I mind, it's just I'm kind of wondering myself. The only saving grace here that I can do is I can use these 2 Harbor Freight coupons for 20% off. That's it. That's it. And what makes it worse is I can't use them the same day. I can't go in the store in the morning and then in the store in the afternoon and use them on the same day. That won't work. I'm so freaking upset. I don't even know where to begin with this. And the amount of stupidity. If they had left the coupons off, the pamphlet, well, now that they've sent them out, they should honor them because this is ridiculous. I don't know if they're going to honor. And that's the thing, guys. Now, they may have sent the coupons out. That doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to honor them. There is a Canadian Harbor Freight. It's called, according to one of my Canadian YouTube people, it's called, I'm pretty sure Harbor Freight is in the U.S. Only, but they are in Canada. It's called Princess Auto up there, which is a very, very weird name for a store. But that's what it is. That's basically Harbor Freight up in Canada. Other countries, given the fact that they import quite a bit of goods from other countries, I'd say there's a pretty good chance that there's one, if not. Singapore or Taiwan, I'd say most likely, because Taiwan makes the little stubby ratcheting wrench that I bought. Japan, most likely, yes. Anywhere in Asia, probably. Yes, and thank you guys for being mods, by the way. But I may end up walking to Harbor Freight and asking them and say, what in the heck is the meaning of this? And show them the coupon, and I'm going to say, I got this in the mail on Monday the following week. Why is that? I have no idea what's going on, Kelly. It's YouTube. YouTube kicked me off for 3 hours this morning. I had a pretty decent day. Just wish that these guys would get their crap together. That's all I ask. Well, thank you. I try to do one every night, every couple nights. Not sure. But I don't know what to say to Harbor Freight at this point. I can try to go over there and ask them if they're going to redeem these coupons when I go. But there's a very high chance they may say no. And I'm going to be mad. If they say no, I'm going to say, well, I got this on Monday. Didn't get one Friday, which is when the day was supposed to be sent out. So, are you sure you're not going to honor that coupon? Manager's over. We'll go a little over 30 minutes. But managers, they're usually pretty chill, but I may ask around and see who else got this. Does Lowe's sell Harbor Freight stock? No. No, Home Depot doesn't either. If you're looking at wrenches from either place, they're actually mainly made in China or Taiwan. No, it's their own brand. They sell different brands. Pittsburgh is Harbor Freight, Husky is Home Depot, and Cobalt is Lowe's. Depending on which brand you get. But this is insane. I don't know what to do about this. The only thing that's keeping me from completely going psychotic with this, because it's ridiculous, is the 20% off coupon. And you guys think that's bad? Yeah, if you guys want to leave her a message, that's totally fine. Do I think Harbor Freight should be... No, I think Harbor Freight should get with the program. I think Harbor Freight needs to freaking realize... And I've complained about this in my other live streams, and my moderators, you can swear up and down by this. This is not the first time that I've said this. Yes, everyone, as far as I know that I've talked to, has had problems. But Harbor Freight has... Yes, thank you, thinking of others. Please hit that like button if you haven't already. If you want to. Sorry about the lag and the delay. That's another thing I'm thinking, is YouTube crashing. But... I'm at a loss for words, guys. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to react. They say we can't use more than one coupon per day. So, let me get this straight. You want me to come back tomorrow and buy the item I'm wanting to buy today and get some money saved? He'd probably yell at everybody in the store. He'd probably go off on everyone in the store just for the heck of it. And I'd be sitting there recording it. We'd just all get a big group of people with their smartphones just recording Mr. Williams yelling at the manager. God almighty, that would be funny. That would be hysterical. Would be absolutely hysterical. But a word just to Harbor Freight. Guys, Harbor Freight, don't do this anymore. Please. I'm gonna have to make a video about Harbor Freight don't do this, because you're not gonna honor the coupon after the holiday season, yet you send it out the day after the holiday season. And who really is going to go shopping at Harbor Freight on Easter Sunday or maybe the Saturday before? So it's basically a one-day only coupon. Why not just make it a Saturday, Monday coupon? That would have made a lot more sense. It's just the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. But anyway, so that pretty much why I'm so mad right now, because I can't use these coupons. They send me 2 coupons that are really high in value, and I can't use them. And I can use the other 2, but they're not 25% off, they're 20%. And of course you got all the rest of the generic junk. If I went to Harbor Freight and Mr. Williams was the new manager, that would be the best freaking thing on this earth. He is such a cool dude. The reason James keeps talking about him, he was such a cool dude. Like, it was very hard to make him mad. Very, very hard to make him mad. Very hard. But it's driving me crazy. I want to shop at Harbor Freight. I would love to have multiple wrench sets of these. He's hysterical. You just don't want to make him mad, but he's hysterical. I think I've only seen him get mad in high school twice. He was hilarious. I had quite a few teachers in high school that were absolute riots. But guys, this is a little sort of a rant video / catalog video. Oh, don't worry, we're going to make a part 2 to this, but it's not going to be me ranting. But Harbor Freight, seriously guys, if you guys ever watch this video, Harbor Freight, don't do this anymore. It's just not very smart. It's just dumb. I mean, send me coupons 2 days after the sale's over. Why? You just wasted ink for a coupon that's not even valid. Might as well, I'd rather they have done this. Put in 20% coupons for June, for April, May, and June. So I can have them at the ready. I can have them in my wallet. So I don't have to wait for the catalog. Or again, I could just use the application. This makes me feel like I want to do that. I love how their title on this magazine is Final Attempt Action. What final attempt are we trying? What? Final attempt. A final attempt to go to Harbor Freight? That sounds like they're closing. Oh, on the sale. It literally sounds like they're closing. They're not closing. Final attempt means they might be closing. They had an everything must go sign outside. I can kind of understand why now. They're doing shady business practices. They don't give out enough freaking coupons for 20% off. I would rather walk into a store, have different coupons, or the same coupon that I could buy whatever I wanted, make some decent money saved. Because really, Harbor Freight's not that freaking expensive. If you're not buying something like a Vulcan welder, a really high quality 1K Vulcan welder, which is way too high in my opinion for a welder, or something of that nature, or a trailer for the back of your truck or whatever, or your car, then fine. But the 20% off coupons also say you can't use those on trailers or welders. So what's the point? You can only buy tools with this. You've got to be kidding me. They can't cut a couple dollars off? I don't want to buy an $800 trailer at Harbor Freight when I could go to Northern Tool and spend $900 on a much better quality trailer with that non-cheap powder-coated paint. That sucks. But I'm getting off track. And they're still pushing this bevel saw. It says it beats DeWalt. I don't care if it beats DeWalt. How does it beat DeWalt? How in the world does this beat DeWalt? Well, Harbor Freight is a good store, James. The problem is they don't... No, they sell really good quality ratchets and wrenches and spanners and stuff. The wrenches I've had over there are fine. It's the stupid, underhanded practices of these corporations, like I said before, that don't honor their word. They'll send out after coupons like this the day after the holiday, and you're sitting here wondering, why did you send this out? Can we use it? No. Well, then why did you give it to me? That's literally like me going to McDonald's and buying a Big Mac with a chicken sandwich coupon. That doesn't make any sense. Why would anybody want to do that? And who is dumb enough to do that? Apparently, Harbor Freight is. I've bought these wrenches from Harbor Freight. They've been nothing but good. And the few times that I've used them, these are up to par, like I said, with Craftsman. The tang of the handle is straight. It's very well made. It's up to par with Craftsman. Just doesn't have that little goofy selector switch. It's up to par with Craftsman, Cobalt, and a bunch of other spanner ratchets. But these are also more affordable. This I can understand. It's the coupons is where these people get in trouble. They have these specialty sales. And they have them on the most inconvenient time of the year except Christmas. Christmas sales are fine. Easter sale, again I'll ask, who in the heck is going to go to Harbor Freight on Easter Sunday? Nobody. Hardly nobody. Like, maybe 5% of the city's population is... No, I'm sorry, that's being kind. 0.73% of the population of the city is going to go to Harbor Freight on Easter. That's... Not the Pope. No, the Pope ain't going to fix anything. The Pope calls people to fix stuff for him. He's not going to Harbor Freight. But this crap right here, this bugs the crap out of me. I don't get this. I bet you guys, if I made a video of me going to Harbor Freight again, showing this to these bozos, and saying, hey, I got this the day after Easter. Are you still going to honor it? And they're going to say no. Let's say no. They're not going to honor it. And I'm going to say, well, this was delivered to my house the day after Easter. Oh, yep. And it still has the freaking coupon on it. Do not understand these people. Man, you're still writing that paper? Dadgum. See this right here? It's driving me crazy. They do this every single Easter. My dad has even gotten mad at this. He says they do this every single Easter. All the time. 3 weeks, the 26th of April. I cannot believe it's even April. It's April. Good Lord, where did March go? What the heck happened to March? I want March back. I'm not ready for my next birthday. It's gonna be depressing this year. I'm turning 24 years old. I would love June, actually. June is actually one of the months this year I'm looking forward to. Heck, I'd take July right now. Everyone, if any of you... Yes, thank you. I'll try to answer to my best of my ability. I should really make a video and confront these people about this at Harbor Freight and just film it in the store and not even care if they say no. Because they sent me out this. Yeah, I love April. Everything finally settles down before the hurricane season, which is hopefully going to be better than last year. Which is why I didn't want to start a YouTube channel yet. Last year was because of the hurricanes. This is crazy. This is nuts. I've been talking about this for 46 minutes about Harbor Freight coupons and them not following their word. Now this coupon I'm probably going to cut out. Then you have a measuring tape with a thumb lock. Oh, these are great. And it's free with a purchase. But you can't use the other coupons. What the heck? If it's free and I use it with a 20% off coupon, who cares? Might as well just say, oh, by the way, with your purchase, would you like a free tape measurer? My old tape measurer broke. I was retracting it and it broke. Don't ask me why, don't ask me how, it was a piece of junk and it broke. Some good deals in that book you have. Okay, well, if you guys are wanting a nice... I know I can get a really dirt cheap one. I don't remember. I think this one over at Harbor Freight, the only reason this is listed as a free item is because it's literally like... It's the tiny one, so it's probably about $2, $3. So that you guys want to see some of the deals, well, I did have a catalog video set for tomorrow, for later on, but I can give you kind of the gist of what I would buy. So, if you guys already heard me say that the reason that I hate Harbor Freight coupons, the 20% off ones, is because you can't use them on welders, which welders are one of the most expensive things in the store. Swear, it doesn't make any sense. 20% off of 100 or 600 bucks is maybe going to round it to maybe 582 bucks. Just let us use them on the welders. I mean, really? If I buy a Vulcan welder, there's a reason I don't want to buy an Ironton. But they do sell another one. It's a Chicago Electric. I've heard things, bad things. Am I worried about Facebook? I think Facebook is beating itself up. I think Facebook, a long time ago, it was cute, but they're doing a lot of weird stuff on Facebook right now. Well, I'm not technically, James, I'm not really a political channel. I try to do tools only. But my thing about Facebook is, and I'm not really a media guy either, my thing on Facebook is there are some things that they need to quit doing. I would recommend they quit doing. And one of them is that exact thing. And the other thing is, I would recommend Facebook, and they are not obligated to listen to anything that I say, but they need to stop getting the center of attention. If that makes any sense. Where's my... Okay, so that's where it came from. Missed a comment. Lost a viewer. No, big brother. Yeah, I've been on Facebook for years, so believe me, I've seen some stuff. I've seen quite a lot. And there's nothing these guys can do right now that can fool me. They're really pushing this green pressure washer. You guys want a pressure washer? Get down to Harbor Freight. They're selling one for $80. $80 for a pressure washer. Alright guys, well, I'll tell you what. It's late where I am, and I don't really have the strength to do the catalog video today. But tomorrow, I do need content for tomorrow's video. Oh, about the pressure washer? Yeah. They're selling it for cheap. They need to just... Thank you, James. Yeah, they need to start outsourcing that Portland. Because, man, they're gonna... That's awesome, James. Everyone should get new stuff eventually. I'm thinking about getting an HP. I really am. I'm so done with Verizon and Samsung. I have the Galaxy S8, and that's probably going to be the last Samsung product I buy. Right, that's cool. So yeah, tomorrow we'll be doing a regular video on this entire... How many pages is this? Oh my gosh. This is a 47-page catalog. Oh, you guys are gonna have a fun time tomorrow. I'll tell you what. I hope I don't bore you guys to death when I do this video, but man, they are pushing this extended deal. Yep, 47 pages. This is crazy. Super coupons all over the freaking place. I know, James. I hate college papers. They suck. Sure, go ahead. But, yeah. I mean... Oh, this is going to be tomorrow's video. Yep. Have you ever been strawberry picking? I may have done it when I was a kid. I haven't done it for a long time. I do remember doing some of it. Yeah, this is not going to be one of my favorite videos to make. But it's because Harbor Freight does not outsource these stupid catalogs as much as they should. I hope YouTube doesn't flag me for saying the word stupid so much, but that's the way it is, you know? It's not that I hate Harbor Freight catalogs. I love them. I just don't understand, for those of us who'd rather not use the app. Yeah, that's really fun. I'm hoping to have a better summer than I did last year. That was terrible. I was overworked. I didn't get to go fishing very much. I didn't get any days off. I wanted to go fishing. I spent $60 on a freaking fishing license, and I didn't get to go out and fish, and I lost $60 for the whole season. Harbor Freight, in my particular state, they have at least... Yes, I know, and I wanted my money back, because, like, I didn't get to go fish. Ford does do other things besides tools, guys, let me assure you. I fish, I do a lot of regular stuff. Even though I'm not doing as many tool reviews right now as I wish I was. And Saturdays usually when I do go fishing. But now that I'm having to mow on Saturdays, well, I like to go to diners. Depending on where the diner is located, and depending on... Do I smoke? No, I do not smoke. I don't really like discussing my pay because I don't work for a company. I'm basically a PC, which is private contractor, and I would say roughly... Thank you. Yeah, I'm not smoking. That's not a good idea. I want to breathe. I have pollen allergies, so if I smoke, it's actually going to get worse. So, to answer James's question real quick, because I am getting ready to hop off here. How good was the Mopay? It was pretty bad last year. I didn't have the car that I drove last year. I didn't have my car that I'm driving now last year. And the car that I had last year, and the car that I still technically have this year, because I got this other car. Driving can be fun, but it can also be ingenious, not ingenious, but entirely. I love the freedom to drive. The only thing I don't like is that... Ford, would you be interested? I don't really rap. I'm not good at it. So, thinking of others... As I said before, I don't necessarily want to talk about alcohol, but I won't say that, but I don't smoke. People who ask me if I smoke, I say no, I don't. I don't have any plans to. It's just, I've seen so many people use up their money that they earn for cigarettes, and I just don't see the point. If I want to do something like, I'll probably get a box of peanuts or something and eat those. If I'm really stressed, and some people say they smoke for stress, if I get really stressed, what I do is I use the massage chair that I reviewed. I sit down, I have a piece of fruit or something to calm me down. I don't eat in excess. Yeah, we're twice as much. Yeah. You were right, it goes long. I could, but I don't want to. Well, that's the thing with me. I have quite a few people in my family who are medically inclined. Which brand are you thinking of? Well, I wouldn't feel too much like that. Driving in this state that we live in, would I what? I'm not really a rapper, so I don't really rap. Driving, it could be, but I'm not much of a rapper. There are a lot of other YouTubers that is more entertaining to do that with. But going back to what James had said, the only problem is, since you are a person in my local state, what happened was a couple years back when, and I don't like covering this very much at all, what happened basically was prices went up on a lot of stuff, insurance costs got higher, people started losing their cars and their ways to get to work. He's been on my stream a couple of times, and I think I'm actually on his channel. You know, I'm subscribed on his channel. Okay, guys. Couple more questions and then I'm gonna hit the hay. I'm getting kind of tired. Into I missed it. I wanted to watch it, but I missed it. I didn't watch his video, man. I wanted to. I definitely need to check that out. If it's as funny as everyone says it is, I need to check it out. Yes, James, I'm alive. I'm just really, really tired. I'm gonna have to leave here in a few minutes and go to sleep. Do you think you will stream tomorrow? Oh, absolutely. Probably, more than likely. See, like I said earlier, I like to support other YouTubers as well as do my own stuff. And there are quite a few YouTubers that I try to support. And I try to do as much as I can, but so many YouTubers and such a big platform. One thing I don't necessarily like is YouTube trying to tell me who to support. Yeah, James. Man, there are a lot of guys. Man, don't be ashamed of not driving. There are a lot of people, man, a lot of people in our city that don't drive. Believe me. And that's what sucks. That's why I keep saying that car insurance rates needs to go down. Because, yeah, these people are doing this. Yeah, they're getting more and more reckless, but that would, as far as the construction industry goes, if more of these people were able to drive, then the jobs for construction would be filled. Well, you can always have a car anyway, but driving downtown's not very good. No, man. There are so many people in our town that don't have cars. A lot of them do, but a lot of them don't. And I would say this. If you get a car, you have to get a license, you have to get insurance, you have to do all this crap. Thankfully, to our Oh, I believe you. I would definitely look into getting a car because you can still have a car and not drive it. I mean, until you get, insurance down. Like I said before, the problem is, and where I believe this is becoming an issue, right. No sound here, Ford? I can't remember. I can't remember. Off the top of my head, I can't remember. But let me just say this about my state. A couple years ago, can you guys also hear me okay? Because thinking of others is having a problem trying to hear me. James, you can hear me. Who else is in here? Thinking of others, you can hear me. You can hear me. Gaming can hear me. Donnie can hear me. No, James. Man, so many people in our city don't have cars or driver's licenses or insurance. Shoot, some of their parents aren't even letting them drive. So, I wouldn't be ashamed. It doesn't make anyone less or more of a man. Some of them are slightly older, some of them are quite a bit older. But, I know quite a few people in their 20s, 30s, and 40s that don't drive. Now, I'm not saying that they shouldn't drive, I'm just saying that they don't. And my biggest problem here is that, oh gosh, I really don't like talking politics on here, but I always end up having to. The city legislator, where we live, guys, had decided, well, it's for everybody, so, to jack up insurance rates. Meaning, well, they ended up saying that we had to get mandatory auto insurance because we can do liability. Well, that's great. Yes, I agree we have to pay for stuff, but mandatory, that's real great. Bye-bye First Amendment. What about the freedom and the right to travel? We can't ride a horse down the road. That's not legal. If it gets hit by a car, it's not legal. Right. Well, you can choose not to drive. But I don't believe that it's the powers above us, quote unquote, because they're really not above us, to decipher who can drive and who can't. That, I think, is illegal. completely violates the First Amendment. Completely. That's cool. You know what's even stupider is this. The government where I live. Now this is about tools and cars and auto, okay? I wouldn't be talking about this. Well, you can get other things other than a car. You can get a truck. You can get a moped. But the problem I have with moped is this. It gets even stupider. Believe me, this gets even dumber with the state that we live in. I kid you not, 2 years later, these people, it used to be you could ride a moped around without a very powerful engine. Now, you can't do that anymore. You have to have a literal motorcycle or driver's license and insurance on that vehicle in case of an accident. If the moped breaks, I just go to Walmart and buy another one. What is... What's everyone gonna do? Walk everywhere? I mean... seriously, what are these guys gonna do? Walk everywhere? Why are you late for work? I had to walk. Can't ride a horse on the road. It's not legal. Can't drive a car without a license. It's not legal. It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. I understand why they do it, but it doesn't make it sound any less stupid. I think it's ridiculous. You can learn how to become a mechanic, but God forbid you don't have auto insurance. Mechanics should get it down. And you know what's even funnier? Mechanics should be able to get a lower payment on their insurance, and they don't. Well, there are a lot of people right now who are wanting to get some of these people out, who are passing this ridiculous legislation. Well, everyone argues that driving isn't a right, it's a privilege. We can think that. Well, Uber over the course of time can be just as expensive as car insurance. And if you guys want to spend money on Uber and Lyft, that's totally up to you. Basically, what Uber and Lyft are is it's basically tax. Here's what I'll also say. In our state, we have something called sales tax. We buy an item, and it gets taxed. So why in the heck can we not pay for some of this stuff? A couple years ago, they were supposed to fix the roads where I live. The roads are just as awful as they've been for 3 years. We had that big deluge came through, rained, wiped everything out, tore trees down, busted up the concrete and asphalt, and the taxes were supposed to come and fix that And 3 years later, and they still look like this. Disheveled, disheveled, bad. They look torn up. They look bad. So that money didn't go to fixing the roads. I wonder where it went. But it didn't go to fixing the roads. Oh, that would be the epitome of stupid right there. If your state makes a test for you how to cut grass, you clearly are not capable of cutting any grass. If you have to take a test to use a lawnmower, you're not really the only one. I just don't say anything, you know. Well, I remember when we were in high school, James, and we had bullies in Hardin Valley, and you gotta go to the eye doctor on Friday. Like I said, I wouldn't be embarrassed about not driving because there's so many issues in this state that, gosh, what's going on? Yeah, it's getting bad out here. And it's not like we don't have and here's the other thing too. It's not like we don't have a surplus of cars that we could sell off to pay for the insurance. There's a lot of cars out there that could be sold off for a lot of money. Millions. Billions of dollars. But they won't sell them off because they're too arrogant. They have the option. They own the cars. The banks own the cars. No problem, James. So, I mean, the way that they say that they can't afford it, I don't understand that. Here we have cars sitting here. We have cars in our state that don't get driven for years. I've seen cars that have sat for years. When I was looking for my very first car, for my very first vehicle, we saw a bunch of cars sitting there. We looked at the rust bucket that was there. We knew what we were looking for because we already agreed that we would get a utilitarian car. I wouldn't feel embarrassed. If you want to feel embarrassed about something, feel embarrassed about how our tax dollars are being used. That's why I'm very reluctant to pay sales tax right now on tools. I'm very reluctant. I don't want to do it. And 2 people just came in, 2 people just left. Hopefully they know we're still talking about tools when I'm talking about taxation. I don't want to be taxed for tools that I have to fix my car with. Why would we want to pay extra money? Yes, I am. I am indeed, Moderator Kelly. Probably not for too much longer. Yeah, we went to an hour. Everyone said, I know I said a half hour, but everyone just wanted to talk about stuff more. They had a lot of questions and stuff. And we're kind of talking about, James was talking about car insurance and stuff, and we said, well, people were talking about, well, what can we do about it? And I said, well, we could recycle the old cars. You know, there are other alternatives. We got Oh, I missed it. Dang it. Yeah, I'll stay on for a couple more minutes and then I gotta go sleep. But I've driven around quite a bit, James, and there are a lot of cars that are not being used. And the thing that bothers me about cars and mechanics, it is good, is basically the people who want the insurance to be too high. I kind of understand that, but at the same time, these cars need to be driven by somebody. They gotta have gasoline by somebody, otherwise they become junk. Doesn't matter if it's a Ford, Chevy, Dodge, it doesn't matter. And my biggest pick against my local state is this. We have all these cars sitting here. We have people getting cited for having cars sitting in a lot. Nobody's driving them. Why? Because the powers that be have made it almost completely impossible to afford the insurance. I think right now insurance for young male drivers in the state that I live in, for liability, which is the cheapest, is probably around, I want to say 300. I know, but I've got so many different people watching from so many different ideologies and stuff, so I don't want to make them mad at me. Although I'm pretty sure that we can all agree on cars. Your car, your vehicle, your car, underlining the word your car that you paid for with your money, that the powers that be should not. I mean, you don't necessarily have to wait a year or two to get a car. It's, can you pay the insurance? Now, James, it's totally fine. I wouldn't say that you have to wait a year or two to get a car. I'm not here. BC. Yes, who is here? I know we got... Well, job hunting, everyone in America is doing that right now, James. It's a figment of your imagination. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's... And it's not really you, James. It's just these guys... You have license fees. You have fees. Hey, don't feel too bad. It's not really your fault. It's... Thank you, thinking of others. But it's not you, it's the powers that be. It's these guys that go, oh, okay, we get to decide what we charge you. Well, the auto insurance industry, and I've said this to multiple people, and I've got to be very careful how I word this for everybody, because I don't want to make people mad at me. Not here, but... Gamer, what's up? Auto insurance prices keep hiking up. Less people are going to drive. Less car sales. That's the best way I can put this. If you jack up the prices on insurance, whether these people have accidents or not, I don't care if they have an accident, because guess what? Most of these people are going to pay for a new car through credit cards. Who's my favorite Newsboys member? Oh gosh, I haven't listened to Newsboys in a long time. I have no idea. Oh, we've already talked about the wrench. We've been going live for an hour and a half. And their self-titled album's pretty good, but like I said, I don't listen to them very much. I know you left. Welcome back. Let me go back to auto insurance, because this is something that everyone's wondering about. James is wanting to know more about this. It used to be cheaper to have auto insurance until a couple years ago. And I'm not going to get into the whole thing more about Ford. In time, in due time. Regardless of how many accidents that you have. Yay, they're going to jack up my auto insurance rates. I think Love, Liberty, or Disco was probably one of mine. But like I said, I haven't listened to them in years. Back to the auto insurance, since everyone was wondering. They cannot keep jacking the auto insurance rates up. No, James, you're not. You know what happened, James? I didn't get my driver's license until I graduated. I got my driver's permit before I graduated high school, which was a complete embarrassment. I was a senior when I got my driver's permit. That is embarrassing. Family plane or single plane? I'm not sure. My friend got his license at 21. Some people get their licenses at different age for different reasons, and another at 24. No, it's not. A license is a good thing to have, but the insurance is what you're mostly after. License says, oh, I'm authorized to drive. Forget the First Amendment, which basically does not instruct licensing, but whatever. Ever since the days of Henry Ford and Louis Chevrolet, now we have to... 43? It doesn't matter when you get it. You get it eventually. Yes, if you guys do want to go check out BCG, Big Company Gaming, you guys are totally welcome to do that. He's a good YouTuber. He does quite a lot. It's because he failed it. Driver's education, I am fortunate that I didn't fail my first driver's test. I didn't fail, I just had to study more. We didn't fail where I went, we just studied more. And there are some states, I hate to say, this is going way away from tools, but yeah. But there are all these CDL drivers out here who are wanting to hire people, and the auto insurance went up, so they can't find people to work. Oh, we'll pay your insurance, but we only have liability on you. No, why don't I just have my own insurance? Ouch. Yeah, my back's killing me a little too. No, James, you're not. I'm I'm totally with you. There are quite a few people that went to high school with us who to this day still can't drive. And there's nothing to be ashamed about when if you can't drive. This is why I shouldn't say this on my channel, but I'm going to anyway. When everyone was proposing that insurance rates went up, exactly. I didn't have one in high school. I didn't have one at all. I didn't get my driver's license until after I graduated. Biggest mistake I ever made. But, oh, you can't. You didn't have a car. Well, a lot of people don't have a car. Oh, gotcha. I'm sorry. So you have the license, you just don't have the car. So, yes, they do. They drive. I've seen them drive. No, I'm with you. I've seen them. I didn't read your message, so you're a good gamer. I didn't see it. But here's the thing that I would consider when you start. Shop around for your auto insurance carrier. You need to negotiate with these money mongers. Car insurance people are money mongers. That's literally what they are. Yes, I would rather there not be swearing, but I can kind of understand you guys with the insurance because it's out of this world insane. Um, Car insurance right now is getting so ridiculous, and there are actually people right now that are following that have done some stuff to yeah. I would just no, you're not. Believe me, you're not. There are a lot of people in the city that don't have a license. And it's not because they can't get one, it's because they can't afford it. And, or they, uh, you know, well, you have experience, and if you've driven before, I mean, yes, you're more likely to get your license. But, again, insurance rates jacked up back in 2008. I'm so tired of this. Eligible to drive not is how you are, not what you have. Well, in his case, he just saying that he wants to drive because he's tired of walking everywhere, which I can understand. No problem, buddy. It's getting ridiculous all over the place, and I'm hoping in the next couple years, people will walking's fun, but it's not or is good, but it's not as fun as driving. Yes, totally get your own car, because you will thank yourself profusely by not having to sit on a train with people anymore. Public transit today in our city is not very good. Well, some of them do. Well, James, it goes back to what I just said. People are getting sick and tired of getting charged too much for car insurance, so they're taking other means of transportation. The number of people that drive around here actually went down when we were in school, and it keeps getting lower. There are less and less people driving now. They're using Uber. They're using trains. the free local city transit because they don't want to drive because the insurance is too high and they can't afford it. And the powers that be that I keep referring to, because I don't like using the G word, the powers that be have not figured out they need to lower something. It is free. It's free, but it's not as fun as driving. And it's not as convenient to drive your own vehicle. As far as I'm concerned, since the days of Henry Ford and Louis Chevrolet and his invention of the automobile, I think that the people that run the country have ran it into the ground as far as cars. And it's not just drivers that this affects. It's not just insurance. This also affects the mechanics industry, the automotive industry for oil changes and stuff. Though there's a lot of stuff to be said for them, and some of these people are so shady that they don't even need to be in business right now anyway. But good local auto shops, yeah, it's still not that good. No problem, James. Hey, no problem. I appreciate to give you the help. Guys, everyone who's... Well, I can imagine. I mean... I'm not really a fan of this town that we live in. And some food. Yeah, that's one of the freedoms. But... And that's another thing that bothers me. Thank you, BCG. Or, thank you, BC. Yeah, BCG. The thing that bugs me is driving. They argue that driving is not a right, and that you can walk to the store. But you really want to risk walking down a highway with cars going 70 miles an hour? I don't really think that's a good idea. Because you're going to get groceries. You know, it bothers me that people can't afford their car insurance to get to their jobs, to do mechanics or other things. It doesn't necessarily have to be tool related. It gets ridiculous. Moderators. We need to talk about moderators. Moderators, mods, huddle up. Need my moderators who are still here. Yes, James, technically you're a mod. Both if I can. Oh, cool. Okay, Donnie's here. It's an interesting crime case. Where are the rest of my moderators? Thinking of Others is here. Just lost one other person. Who would you help? Homeless. Oh. Ew. That's kind of morbid. Okay, guys. Where are my moderators? I know Donnie's here. Who else? I see 4 other people. 3 other people. I'm hoping that it wasn't. It sounds kind of, you know. I know you're here, gamer. I'm looking for my other blue wrenches. Where are my blue wrenches? I've played video games. Sure. We got 5 people watching now. Where are my other blue wrenches? I know Donnie's here. I see 2 more people watching. Kelly, are you here? Kelly. Jiggy. Those with blue wrenches, you know who you are. Donnie is 1. Jiggy's probably in sleep. I know, James. I feel bad quite a bit of the time. Okay, so since my moderators are not going to come out, at least the ones that are still here, I see 5 people in the chat and 3 of you commenting. I see 2 people not saying anything. Okay, hang on a minute. James, Broken, Gamer, Thinking of Others, and BCG. So we have 1 more person in here. And Donnie. Okay, Donnie is the only person. Do I think you're bad? No, James. How can you be bad? You're going to become a moderator. I was just wondering who was in here. Hi, David. A lurker, yeah. It was David. It's David. Cars and car insurance, like I said, in our state is really expensive. There's my other moderator. I was looking to see who was here. Because I'm sitting here going, hello? Who's here? Who are my mods who are still awake? Kelly's here. And trying to find my other mod. Donnie. Okay, Kelly, Donnie. There we go. Oh, well, if you guys have to go, then that's totally fine. I was just kidding. I was just wondering who was here. Because everyone else was like, nobody's commenting. I just wanted to know that. I wanted to see if it was one of my moderators or if it was a new person. So you're good. If you guys have to go, I understand. But I got 9 people. We had 6, now we have 9 people. Oh, I was just wondering who was here. Because I got 9, now I got 7. If you guys are busy, I understand. I just getting ready to... I am, broken English. Showing 8 people in here. Okay, guys. So keep an eye out. I really need to go to bed. I'm way past the time I need to go to bed. So I was just making sure that, we got everybody. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I'm Ford, and I've got to go. I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys for staying with me for 1 hour and 50 minutes. Gamer, I need to sleep. Let me sleep. I stayed up for 2 extra hours. How am I in trouble? I just wanted to know who was in here. I'll be live again tomorrow. I wanted to know who was in here. Because no one said anything. I was wondering if it was someone new. No, I'm just kidding. Well, the stream will probably be in the evening. Yeah, I know, way past 30, David. I took 30 and rammed it into the wall and apparently just kept going. So, yeah, sorry about the way past 30. Everyone kept coming up with questions, so that's how it works sometimes. Tomorrow's video, we will be doing the Harbor Freight catalog, or technically tomorrow morning, this morning's video. We will be doing the Harbor Freight catalog. We're going to be scanning through it. Guilty as charged. I know, you're joking. I didn't intend to go past. You always do. Yeah, I always do. Gaming caught it. Kelly caught it. David caught it. I'm not going to school. Scamming. No, I didn't say scamming. I said we are going to be scanning through the catalog. You want to scam Mr. Williams? Alright, guys, I'm going to let you go right here. Thank you guys for watching. We will do a small video tomorrow talking about this catalog. And I do see a Harbor Freight trip in the future. Most definitely. So I'm going to see you guys in the next video. I've got to go to bed. And have a great night. Can you call me 40? Man, I don't care. Yeah, get some much needed sleep. Alright, I will, Kelly. Thank you. Night, David. And can you call me 40? Hug. There you go. I guess. Yeah. See you guys. Next video. Make you a mod. Wrench next time. Please. You are definitely getting to the point where you would become a mod. Peace 40 like Jiggy. Yes, Wrench next time. I've already talked with the people and they said yes. They want you to become a moderator. So you are going to be a mod. See you guys in the next video.